People get intimidated by the word EC2, but let me tell you what it really is. It's just a computer that's not at your house. It's literally just a computer with Windows or Mac or Linux on it, but it's in the cloud. And we'll get through it. EC2 will be your best friend in no time. I promise you that. Most of this AWS stuff, you can live off of analogies. Like if you go to Best Buy, your kid wants the most powerful gaming computer there is. Well, you'd choose one that's pre-installed with Windows and it's got some antivirus software on there, a lot of stuff. So it's pre-configured for that. That's like an Amazon Machine Image. Remember that term for the test. Amazon Machine Image is basically a bundle of software you can get. Most of it's going to be free that we're going to use. Well, all of it will be free that we use, but you can have it pre-installed with all kinds of things to make it easier. Imagine having to set up Xcode and VS Code and all of your settings every single time you boot it up an instance, or you want to copy and paste an instance. In other words, copy and paste a computer. That's why you have an AMI. You can pre-configure everything, and anytime you want that, boom, you get the same exact thing. The image, it's an image. Well, when you get this image, you also want to pick your hardware, and that's the instance type. Do you want a very fast CPU? Do you want multiple CPUs? What do you want? So instance type. Finally, when you're gaming 5,000 miles away, there's a little bit of lag or latency or buffering. So you might want to pick an available zone or a geographic area that's very close to most of your audience. Okay, one thing to make clear is that when your instance is running, you're paying for it. So you might want to stop it or terminate it. Otherwise, it'll cost you a couple dollars per month to just let it run almost idly. Because even if it's not computing, it's still running and you get to pay a couple pennies per day, maybe a couple bucks per month. We can't let the bad guys, the crypto gurus, take over your EC2 instance at night while you're sleeping and charging you thousands of dollars. So what do? We add security groups to your instance. Don't get intimidated by all of these new terms and how many layers we're putting on this. They're all necessary and needed. You'll soon be very comfortable with all of these as we go through hands-on tutorials. But anyways, what we're going to do is when we have our instance, we're going to attach a security group to it. And when we do that, it's going to be very specific and say, I will only let this person from this IP address with this security key allowed access to the EC2 instance, thus making it completely secure. I hate to rehash this, but you have to know for the test. AMI, instance type, run-in versus terminated instance, run-in versus stopped, regional, availability zones, and finally security group. You just have to know these terms. Okay, I'd like to give you a brief overview before we get into the hands-on to make the hands-on quicker and not bore you to death. So in the next lesson, that's exactly what we're doing.